what is going on? Hope you guys are all having a great day. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a RC crawling table. This is part 6, I think it is. It's part 6 or 5. And we're going to be finishing the table in this episode, which is friggin' awesome. It's been a long time coming. So yeah, I completely forgot to record the intro for this video, so it's going to be kind of like jumping just right into it. But as a slight apology, here's a quick little sneak peek. So, update. It is now the next day, and I have taken the top off right here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this board, and I'm going to put it here, and it's going to run across the top there, and then I'm going to have the second one go from here to here, and so that will give that more stability, and you'll be able to see the ramp that will come down and around. And then the other thing that is going to be kind of the trick with this is that I need to be able to remove the whole ramp, because otherwise it's just not really going to be that easy to transport. So I'll probably make something that will bolt in there, and then another spot that will bolt in right there, because I mean, it does not have to be that super duper sturdy. Boom. All right, there you go, guys. We have the two boards here and here. So now it is flat and just runs straight across, and instead of it being that wall, so that it doesn't block anything. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. So, this is what we are working with at the moment. So this is still removable. Just remove that screw right there, and then that loosens up, untie this little string right here. That just gives it some stability so that it doesn't lean and rock. Right here, we've got some popsicle sticks, and as it gets weighed down, it will kind of find its shape, and I'll probably get some more like under bracing down here, kind of give it a little bit more of an exoskeleton, so that it's not, super bouncy like that, because, I mean, obviously that is not ideal. My other option actually could be poke a hole right here, poke a hole right there, and I could do that and just have another string, which would give that actually a lot more stability. Maybe I'll actually do that. That actually kind of sounds like a good idea. So then over here, we've got the entrance in. And yes, there is a bit of a gap and a bit of a drop. But once I get some more of the spray foam on down here, then I think that will definitely level out some more. And I've also got a bunch of rocks here that we're going to surround kind of in the spray foam. And then we're also going to cover it in some more plaster sheets so that it's like this terrain like I was talking to you guys about before. So yeah, that is the plan. So I think I'm going to go ahead, attach that string right there. Get some rocks and some spray foam down, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Guys, so this is what we are working with. So I used the very, very last bit of spray foam that I had, and I really, really tried to use all that I had left. So this is what we're working with. I got some rocks all in place here, and that's all just being held in with the spray foam. The next thing to do is to go ahead and use the last of these plaster sheets and plaster it all up. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to time lapse this. So cue that. . Guys, so we got this all plastered up, and it is looking epic. I mean, I know it's not exactly like this right here, but I mean, I only had so much space, you know, and yeah. So unfortunately, I couldn't really do too much with that. So yeah, but I think it still looks really, really epic. So yeah. So I think I want to get stupid light. I think I want to get another light bar for right here, and then I also want to get another one for right there, because I have one there right now, but I want to get another one there, and then I want to have another one going right there. So yeah, that is what I want to do next. But in terms of the actual next steps, is going to probably be emptying out this rock pit, emptying out the sand pit, and also emptying out the rock pit and removing all the rocks and whatnot, and just removing the top piece and removing that second ramp in the back, so that I can get it all out my door and paint it. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna get all the rocks and sand cleared. So let's do that. Alright guys, so we got it all out here. However, it is pretty windy, so I don't know how well the spray paint's gonna go down, but it's not gonna be this nice for a while. So I'm gonna try and use a piece of paper and kind of like shield it, but we'll see. But yeah, it is very loud. So yeah, gonna cut to this being done. All right, guys. So this is what it's looking like. I ran out of spray paint, so I got like this all done. I didn't get the chance to spray paint that because I was just trying to get the rest of this all spray paint. And then I only got that little bit of that ramp done, which is unfortunate, but it just means I have to go out to the store and get some more. But otherwise, this is pretty much all done. So now I gotta go get it back inside and get it on the table. And then I'll have to go to the store and get another can of spray paint, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Alright guys, so we got it back inside and it is looking amazing. We got the sand in. I did lose quite a bit of sand taking it outside. So I'll probably have to get some more at some point. But yeah, otherwise it's looking pretty good. I will have to like go around and do some like spot spray painting, but I'm just gonna do that inside. I'm not gonna worry about taking it all out because removing all of these rocks and all that and all this sand, it's a pain in the ass. It's not a fun time, like, at all. Like, I try using this vacuum, and it did okay, but I need, like, a shop vac or something. I don't know what to use to suck all this up, because I have to be able to reuse it. So, I don't know. But I'll figure something out, I guess, because I mean, I probably will end up taking it out of my room a few more times. I don't know. But that is how it is looking. So next, I'm gonna have to go to the store, get some more spray paint, and get all that up. So that will be what I do next. So I got this all painted and it is looking pretty good. I do have to go back and put some plaster in this section right here just to give it a little bit more stability because that section did crack. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't even bother because I don't really think it's honestly going to be that big of a deal. So yeah, honestly, this is perfectly okay how it is. Actually, I might have to touch up there with some spray paint, but I am also going to touch up on all of these white spots where the plaster has dripped and whatnot. And right here, I'm going to put another sheet or two right here because that's gotten really banged up right there. And then I also need to plaster up the underside of this cave right here, which is the other thing that I have to do. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get the plaster all done up right here. And then I'll get that whole thing painted, and then I'll get that strung back up, and I'll go around and give it some spot spray painting. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So let's get this done. Guys, so I got more plaster and the paint down. So right here is just a clump of foam and that I plastered and painted over. Right here, same thing. I just raised it up a little bit more, and then back in that corner, I just put another cut off piece of foam in there just to make it not look so unrealistic. So yeah. And then I got the walls and whatnot of the cave all done up. And then I also got the posts kind of painted and the side all painted. And then I also got this corner all caramelized to be the same as this. And then, yeah, so let me go ahead and spin this around. So back here, I got the cave done up, and so as you guys can see, the plaster doesn't go all the way across to the roof. That's just because the plaster wasn't really sticking to the roof. It was kind of just peeling off because the water was just too heavy to hold itself on. But that's okay because it's still looking pretty good, and I am loving it. So the next thing to do is to get this attached under. So let me go ahead and do that. So now that it's all painted and whatnot, I just went around and I added in the logs. So I have these ones glued down. I got some shrubs there, another branch there, another one. Got some right there. I've got some moss going across the top of the entrance to the cave. And then I got some, like, more right there. Got another bit of sticks. And, you know, still got all that. And then got some rocks going around. And then these ones are glued in because what's happening is that my truck isn't getting quite enough traction going up. So I just glued in these to kind of, like, help pull itself up a little bit. So next is I'm just going to be going around and gluing in some more rocks and just spreading more rocks out around the whole thing and just making it a little bit more decorated and whatnot. So yeah, what is going on? It's been a few days. I haven't really been doing much on this and recording. I've been like extremely busy. I was wanting to get this video up like almost close to a week ago, and it's been just super delayed, and so it's I don't know, close to 9 o'clock on a random Saturday night, and yeah, finally can get recording this. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have done and what there may or may not be to come. So yeah, right here I've got some foliage. It's like foam and it's supposed to like imitate moss, I think. And I've got a tree there, some more moss right there. Got some branches glued down. Got the rocks all scattered around. Also got them all done up here. I did some more moss in these cracks along here, and some more fallen branches there. Also spread out more rocks along there. I just put a rock right there, and then there's a little bit of moss going around there, more rocks there, and then if I come around this is what the back is looking like. So yeah, it's looking really good. Really happy with how it came out. I want to probably eventually figure out something to do back here, because I feel like it's just like wasted space. And I don't know if I want to add a third level or not. I don't know if that'd be something I'd want to do or not. Still thinking about it. It would be really freaking cool if I did, but, you know, I don't know. So, yeah, I think that is going to be it for the series so far. I think this is part 5 or 6. I don't know. But hopefully you guys really enjoyed watching the series and me building this whole thing. And I do have test videos if you guys want to check those out. I will have the link posted down in the subscription. I've also got like a bunch of YouTube shorts of me driving it on this thing. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any ideas for me to do on this, please let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Yeah, so see you guys later.